So we're off for a bit of a night ride, and I've got my full face on due to how cold it is, and heated gloves of course, because I'm a wuss. Oh, that's better. So a bit of testing still happening with the Get Up Get 2. I've changed a bit of the camera settings, mic settings. I think I might be doing a bit of lane splitting tonight, which is quite handy now that it's actually legal, because the only thing is I've still got my saddles on the back, which most times I can get through with them on, so I should be alright. So yeah, with the lane splitting, it's only for fully licensed here in South Australia, so you guys and girls that are on your P's and your L's, just wait until you've got your full license. It is, and it can be a bit risky with some drivers around. You really need to know what you're doing behind the wheel. The only problem we've got at the moment is, because it's only fairly new to being legal, a lot of car owners don't realise that what we're doing is perfectly legal, because you can upset a few, especially if they've had a bad day and you know you're commuting home and they're stuck, you know, 40 minutes from home, where we can just sort of scoot through, and that 40 minutes turns into 10, and that can get them a bit irate. So I guess maybe a couple of pointers on what to look out for when lane splitting. And one is to be vigilant of the vehicles in front of you while you're riding along. And if they look a bit, you know, sus, then try and avoid them. Make sure the vehicles are far enough apart so that you got room. You really don't want to be lane splitting in narrow, around trucks, buses, you know, any of the big machinery. You really don't want a lane split. A lot of those guys can't see you, so you know, that 30 seconds or even, you know, that couple of minutes that you've got to wait, that's better than waiting 10 minutes for an ambulance because you've gone under their back wheel. So yeah, look out for hands, like elbows out of windows. It is a rarity, but you will get some people every now and again that aren't real appreciative of motorbikes coming down the guts, and they'll give you a swing. So be vigilant of elbows and hands hanging out. So yeah, and then just, you know, common sense. You know, you're only legally allowed a lane split up to 30 kilometres an hour, which, you know, I can understand that. And try and make yourself vigilant to the motorists too. Don't just be behind a vehicle, get grumpy, and then just blare down the guts of the vehicles. None of them's going to know you're coming, you know. And at 30 k's an hour, you know, you'll get them changing lanes without blinkers. They don't see you. They're going to get you, man. So and that comes down to experience on bikes and again reading the vehicles ahead of you. So yeah, anyone else that's had experience lane splitting, leave your comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There's always new things popping up. Gonna try and get out, get some country roads, get some footage of that, especially through the Adelaide Hills. It's quite nice. But I really want to get the camera sorted out. I mean, it works alright. I mean, I like the Git 2. It's for the price you pay, and the gyro is second to none. I don't know if they're even some of these dearer brands. Here we go. Oh bloody! See, this is safe. A lot of them are stopped. Lights are red. Just take it easy. And there you go. And remember, once you've gone and lane split and you're up the front, remember to give your bike a little bit of a to get in front. Nothing too major, just enough to get away from them, because you never know, your mate next door to you that's just cracked the shits because you've just lane split 10 cars is more likely going to want to drag you off, and you're not in any particular lane. You've got to remember you're still in the middle of two lanes, so you don't have a designated lane. But if you can, move in front of a vehicle so you do have a deso lane. But when you come to the front like that, it's going to be a bit hard because most cars are already at the front, and if you sort of jump in front of a car, you're already, you're across your line. So you're always going to be stuck in the middle of the lane when you come up front. So you're always going to have to give your bike a little bit of a oomph at the start. You know, nothing stupid, but depending on the cars around you, of course. Alright, so we're coming into the city. So hopefully my settings are good. What was I saying? I think I said, I'm not sure now. If all the settings turn out good, I'll write all the settings down in the comments down below, so that anyone that's got a Git 2 camera wants to do a bit of night filming, it'll give them a rough idea of what they need to set the camera at. Because just I've had it on auto, and auto just doesn't seem to brighten it up enough. Like the EV I've got on +2, the ISO I've got on either 400 or 800, and the colour, the white balance, I've put a bit of blue in there to take that yellowy colour out. So we'll see. Alrighty. So we're heading back into the city, heading towards West Terrace. So we're 8:30 on a Thursday night, so late night shopping's still ticking over pretty strong. Lots of red lights. Not too interested in that shit. Well, who knew that was going to happen? off that whole road. Good on them. So anyway, that's Hindley Street on the right. We gotta move over. And this is the new Adelaide Hospital, directly in front. And on the left there, I think that's the new, I don't know, science lab or something, where they do all the blood tests and that sort of stuff, I think. That there's just a tall building. Office apartments. Lots of office apartments. So it's the University of Adelaide, there you go. So yeah, a lot of universities here now. Right now we're just heading out of the city now, so we'll get a bit better run happening. You got the entertainment, oh no, not the entertainment centre, the bloody Adelaide, the new footy oval on the left here. Looks pretty cool. Alright guys, so I'm nearly done for the night. I'm not too far from home. I'm a little ways, but so yeah, getting back to lane splitting, guys. If you haven't done it and you got your full license, think about the width of your bike. Think about the cars in front, especially pay attention to the cars in front, and not just like the one in front, like 3 or 4 cars ahead. You know what it's like when you're riding a bike. You're driving everyone's car for them as well as riding your own bike. So definitely be vigilant of your vehicles that you're going to lane split. Let them know you're there. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe. You never know what's up next week. Although it is winter now, so hopefully it's not too bad with the weather, because when it's raining, and I do get on the bike when it's raining, but for some reason they haven't invented action cameras with waterproof casings with a mic. Whether they come up with a, like when you put your camera into the casing, it has a plug on the actual casing that connects to the camera for your mic that you can actually plug into. So you're only plugging into the actual casing. Just like when you put a battery in and you've got your little elements that connect to power it up. Why can't they do that with a mic set up on a waterproof casing, so you're just plugging into the casing? Anyway, that's my thoughts. Anyway guys, till next time, ride safe, stay upright.